Hey there, it's Yasmine. Welcome to another episode of Unleashing Your Creative Potential. Today, we're going to talk about energy and creativity. How can you feel energized in your mind, in your body, and your soul? How can you feel motivated and full of power to go and create the life you want, your life full of purpose? Today, I'm going to share 3 steps strategy that can help you feel energized, that can help you recharge, so you can keep on your game, so you can keep going for your dreams. Unfortunately, more than 70% of Americans complain that they feel tired most days of the week. When you feel tired, you have no energy to be creative. It's hard to be clear about your goals. It's hard to have clarity about where to go next. Before I get into the 3 steps strategy, I want to explain what do I mean by energy and why do we feel lack of energy. Think about a plant that manages to sprout and grow amidst concrete. Have you seen that? Once we stop interfering or stop building, nature takes over and manages to grow through concrete. That's what I mean by a creative potential. That's our life force. We are made of that. We are made of that energy. That's the energy that animates us. Everything is made out of that energy. Thought, limiting beliefs, preconcepts, fixed ideas that holds us back are like this concrete, trying to control a natural flow of life, trying to build a life based on preconcepts. When we are not aware of what we are thinking and how we are creating our reality, deep down, we feel a sense of dissatisfaction. We don't feel aligned with the life we live. We feel unhappy. And whenever we feel unhappy, there is thinking that we are unhappy. There is complaining. There is anxiety. There is stress. And all this kind of thinking, it's creating an experience which is draining. And we tend to feel tired or feel bored with our life. In other words, when you use thinking to create limitation, to create a negative experience, we are draining our energy and wasting a precious amount of energy that could be used to create a more fulfilling reality. And all we need to do is to allow, just like when we stop building on top of nature and allow nature to grow and express itself. But how can you feel energized? How can you have a lot of energy to be aware of your thoughts? To be aware of the thoughts that are not contributing so you can let them go and allow a space for creative thinking, for thinking that is going to boost your energy and your motivation to create a reality which is fulfilling. First, we need to recharge our body. Our body is a vessel for our mind, for our soul, for our experience. We experience life through our body. Our body gets energized from food. We need to prioritize food which is alive, which is full of energy, because we gain energy from that kind of food. Try to consume food that is as close to its natural state as possible. So freshly baked food is the food that energizes you the most. Not all of us have the privilege of having homegrown food. For example, I don't have homegrown food, but I try to get food out of farmers markets or as fresh as possible. No processed, anything that is close to its natural state, which means simply going back to our old-fashioned kind of eating, as fresh as possible. Fresh, natural, colorful, and alive. There are plenty of diets out there. I don't believe in diet. I believe in Get in tune with your body, get in tune with your nature. It's intelligent enough to know what makes you feel good, what you need, and depends on the seasons, depends on how you feel, depends on the weather. Get in tune with your body and give your body food which is alive, full of energy. Next, we need to move our body. Moving our body is a way of recharging. It stimulates our cell renovation. So we need to move in a way that we sweat, that we build up heat. However you would like, you can be walking, running, dancing, yoga, working out, and it doesn't have to be something long. 20 minutes is already enough. As long as you raise your heartbeat and you get some movement, you're already going to feel more energized. You're already going to feel the transformation for yourself. Finally, rest. Give your body plenty of rest. Take care of your night's sleep. Again, over 70% of Americans don't have a restful night of sleep or don't fall asleep at all. We need to have a restful night of sleep so our body can heal itself, can recharge, and regain the energy we need for a brand new day. So first, take care of your body with food, movement, and rest. Whatever we choose to do with our body is going to have a ripple effect on our state of mind. So if you want to improve your state of mind, if you want to feel motivated, if you want to feel energized, take a look at your routine. See, what have you been eating? What have you been doing with your days? Have you been moving? Have you been resting? Be honest with yourself and make your choices. I promise you it's worth it. Once your body is energized, then it's time to take care of your mind. How is your mental health? What have you been thinking? How can we energize our mind? Ask yourself, what brings you more joy? What do you enjoy doing? What gets you in this creative flow where you don't see time passing? When was the last time you felt joyous, energized, and in a state of mind where you just feel like a kid playing around? What do you do when you feel like that? What makes you feel like that? Some people feel very joyous when they're gardening, playing music, dancing, playing a sport. If you like painting, if you like writing, whatever brings you joy, it's going to energize your mind. When you get in a joyous state of mind, there is this creative flow that happens, and that it's like a boost of energy for your mind. For example, I've met a writer and skiing was his favorite thing to do. He said that the more he went skiing, more ideas he had to write. What I mean is that when you do something you enjoy, you invite a creative flow into your mind, you invite joy, and that gives you more energy. If you have been feeling low energy, notice what have you been doing and allow yourself to do the things you enjoy. Find that thing you enjoy. Remember what you enjoyed doing when you were a child and do that as often as possible. Enjoying your life, it's your birthright. And if you see thoughts in your mind that there's something you need to sacrifice or that you don't deserve to enjoy every day of your life, or that you can only do the things you enjoy when you go on a vacation once a year, think again. Remember the things that give you vitality, that gives you energy, and do that every day. Finally, recharge your soul. That deep sensation of fulfillment comes from exchange. We humans, we all came with a unique creative potential, and our fulfillment comes not only from expressing this creative potential, but it comes from sharing with others. When you're in tune with your body and what your body needs, and you energize your body, then you're in tune with your mind, what you enjoy doing, and you do that more often, and it's likely that you're going to feel the creative flow that is going to motivate you to share with somebody else. And that is going to bring you a sense of purpose, a sense of fulfillment. Take the focus off of yourself and ask yourself, how can you share your creative potential with somebody else? How can your gifts benefit somebody else? It can be a drawing, a poem, a note. It can be some words. It can be giving a call to a random friend and sharing words that come from your heart. That is going to energize your soul, and that's what brings us fulfillment and energy to keep creating more of that we do. What you do, what's unique about you, and benefit others. So there you go. Energize your body with food that comes from nature, that it's alive, that it smells fresh, that tastes fresh, and enjoy the energy that comes from it. Second, energize your mind, letting go of thoughts that don't contribute, and see that they are just thoughts. Notice the difference between what you think and what's a fact, and focus on doing the things you enjoy when that puts you in a state where there's no much thinking, there's just fun, there's just joy. Remember, you deserve it. Finally, share your gifts with others and feel that energy that comes from sharing. You don't need a push to get out of your bed and create your day. You don't need motivation because it comes from the inside. I hope this was helpful. Let me know what was the most helpful piece of information you heard in this video. I would love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed, click subscribe so you learn when there is a new video for you, and share with whoever might benefit from this information. I can't wait to see you next time. From my heart to yours, create a life with purpose.